It's a bit of a hike into this location, so I'm just following in on an old prospector's trail. Beautiful wilderness down here. I love it. There's the river. Okay, I'm just starting to detect along the edges of the banks of the river. Got a target just there. Now, there's a lot of ironstone and magnetite down here, so some of these rocks will be hot. And this stuff here that I'm getting a signal on looks quite hot actually. That one there might be a big block of magnetite. Yeah, that's what it was. Nice bedrock over here. Righto, so I've given it a pretty good go with the detector and I just haven't had any luck. The rocks are really hot in this spot, so I'm not going to be able to do much with it. I probably could have persevered, but with the water right here, and I've got my sniping gear, so I'm pretty keen to just jump in the water and get to it and do what I know that I usually find something when I snipe. So I'm getting a bit impatient, got to feed that gold fever. So we'll jump in and we'll see how we go.
When I first jumped in, that water was certainly cold. This nice crack in the bedrock produced my first piece of gold for the day. Right down on the base of the riverbed, I saw some bedrock that I thought I might be able to break up. I thought it would be a good spot for the gold to get trapped. I found one very coarse looking piece, but after cleaning out the rest, I couldn't see much else there.
Oh yeah!
It was very early in the day, but something real cool happened.
come from? I've been over this ground. Oh my goodness. Nice nuggie. That didn't take too long.
I frantically continued working along this crevice in a hope that maybe there was something more. I was hoping for another nugget, but this nice little coarse picker arrived. In this spot here, I started to find a nice deposit of gold starting to show on the edge of the river. Working through the clay was slightly challenging, but the gold was continuing to show, so I persisted. Once the clay was removed, there were nice little pickers sitting up on this ledge. As the day went on, things started to quieten down a bit, but eventually I came across a large boulder. I cleaned the gravels out from underneath, and there was some small pieces of gold sitting on bedrock.
Righto, so that's about it for me today. I'm going to start making the trek out of here. We're right in the middle of winter at the moment here in Tassie, and the days are very short, and I've got a few Ks to get out of here. We have some gold, and we've had some success. I can't believe that first nugget. It was like the second or third piece of gold I found for the day. We'll get home and we'll take a closer look at the gold and see how we did. Now, before we weigh the gold, I've got a quick question to ask you guys. Some of you may have noticed the intro to this video. I used some wind sound effects and a bit of overlay audio to start the film. It was pretty slow paced, just walking through the bush, not much said. I'm wondering whether you prefer that sort of style or whether you enjoy stuff that's fast-paced with a bit rockier music and that sort of thing. I'm finding this time of year in the winter it's very hard to get down to the river, shoot all the B-roll, get the drone shots, get the gold and get out in time before dark. Most of the videos that I do are all shot on the day. I try to keep it as authentic and as real as what the day was for me. And that means doing it all on the day, basically. I don't go back to the river on a second or third day to shoot B-roll or anything like that. A lot of people say I should, but for whatever reason, it's just the way I've always done it, and it seems to work out okay. But like I said, this time of year, it's a little bit hard to get all the angles and make the production as good as what I can do in the summer months. So if you're seeing a little bit of a lack in the videos, that's what it is. I'm just short on time. So, but I'd like to hear from you guys about that and your thoughts on that. We'll get and weigh the gold now and see how we did. Now some of these pieces are very, very coarse, and they haven't really traveled much at all. I certainly need to get back and have a bit more of an explore around the banks and just make sure that the source is not somewhere nearby. It could be a quartz vein or something like that shedding. You can see the little piece there in the center has a little bit of clear quartz in it. Here's the nugget. He certainly took me by surprise. I was not expecting to find that. I've worked that spot pretty hard in the past, and I feel like I'd been over that crevice, but maybe I just hadn't gotten quite deep enough into the crack that it was in. Get him on the scales. 1.35. Alright, we'll put the whole lot on now. I can do this. We've got 2.34 grams of gold, which is about $180 Australian at the moment. So not a bad day at all. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And until the next one, we'll see you all then.